we've had the players do all of these S-pivot drills, center ice circle. How do we transition into phase 2? They've got to be dead tired by now. If it's been 20 to 25 minutes and you haven't been able to give them an opportunity to get a drink, now's the time. And after they finish that last S-pivots with a shot on net, 2 whistles, and then everybody 1 hard lap as fast as you can, and encourage them, go as fast as you possibly can. I teach the players, if they start the drill here, I teach the players that here's your circle. You don't stop skating as fast as you possibly can until you get right back to here. And then everybody, when you're done, grab a drink. 1 hard lap, and when you're done, grab a drink, or whatever it's gonna be. And let's say here's your bench. I would teach them 101%. If they didn't all skate at 101% for the entire lap, then here's my little speech. I come to center ice circle. Everyone take a knee around me, come in front of me. Everyone, before you get a drink, wait, come on back here. Everyone, when we skate and we do 1 hard lap, I want you to pretend like that lap is a game. It's not a game, just 1 lap. If you start the drill right here, from here, and I would just do this while I'm taking a knee with them, but I'd say if you start at the red line, from here to the net is the first period in that the most important game you've ever played in your entire life. Boom. And then once they reach this point, I would say that is the beginning of period number 2. You are playing for Team Canada and you're in the Olympics and I'm the coach and I put you out on the ice. How are you going to skate in the first period? Are you going to skate at 90%, at 100%, or 101%? And everyone says 101%. I said absolutely. Anything above 101% is impossible. 100% is as fast as you could skate. 101%, the fastest you've ever skated in your entire life. And I'd say skate like that. So now first period, 101%. Second period, 101%. When we reach about that blue line, let's say, that is the beginning of your 3rd lap. And you don't stop skating at your 101% until you reach the exact point where you started. Your last 101% stride is right here. I might say, hey, a few of you players, here's how you did it. Your first period was 101%. And then when you reached the second lap, it went down to like 70%. I've seen you skate faster than that. Your second period was 70%. Third period, you went down to like 40%. You just took a glide all the way into the bench. And then you let them know, if that was a real game, then we'd be losing in the second period, or they would have tied the game by that point. And then in the third period, we'd be done. They would be 1 or 2 or 3 goals ahead of us. So we have to be competing at 101%. And we have to be ready for overtime if there happens to be something like that. But we're competing not for 1 or 2 periods. It is a 3-period game. So this is the level that we teach. And this is how we turn 1 hard laps, which is just basically a transition from 1 drill to the next drill, and they need a drink now, they go earn their drink. And now you do that, and I'd say, as they're doing it, if they did it perfect, I'd say, everybody beautiful. That's how I want it. That's how a AAA player, or that's how an NHL player would do one hard lap. Go get your drink, something like that. And if they did it a second time, and there was even 1 or 2 or 3 players that were not skating at 101%, that's a perfect teaching lesson right there. You call them back in. You call them back in. They still have not had their drink yet. And you say, everybody, hey, and I take a knee with them again. It's good. But listen, I'd even name the 3 players. You 3. Listen, you guys were skating at 101%, then you went down, and I swear that third period, I've seen you skate faster than that. And then I'd ask them, hey, Luke, can you skate faster than that in that third period? And more times than not, any good boy or girl would give you an honest answer. And he's like, yeah, I could skate faster. So now, because it's a team game, we don't let just Luke and the 2 other players do the 101%. Nope. It's up to absolutely every single person. If it was a tennis team, if this was tennis, then I'd say, hey, and this is part of my speech, If this was tennis, and it was singles tennis, or it was golf or something like that, I'd say, hey, no big deal. We're just directly going to work on you, Luke, or whoever it is. But this is a team sport. We can't have half of our body not competing well and half of our body competing well. We are one team, one body, one whole, something like that. Some sort of language to unite them. And then I'd say it's up to absolutely every single one of you guys to be skating at that 101% level. We can't have one cog in the machine, not. If you want to be a AAA team, that's great. But why not be the best AAA team? Or if you're working with an A-level team, you say, hey, you were skating like an A-level player out there. And that's exactly what I expect from A. But anytime I go to a AAA practice, I don't need to remind them about this lesson. You want to get up to AAA, you're skating at this level without me even having to ask for it. You are taking that initiative every single time. And then once they do it the second time, guarantee you won't have to do it a third time. Everyone go grab a drink. Way to go. Beautiful. Something like that. You're congratulating them. You're letting them know verbally that they did a great job. And then right from there, they're taking 20 seconds to grab a drink, and I've already set up the next drill, or I've had a support instructor set up the next drill. And we'll move on to that next.